beginning to look like Hillary Clinton and her cohorts will be shedding some more tears. Coming out now, out of Michigan, 1/3 of precincts in Wayne County could be disqualified from an unprecedented statewide recount of presidential election results because of problems with the ballots.
What makes a precinct unrecountable?
So there's a checklist on whether or not a precinct can be unrecountable. If there's a large tear in the ballot container that would allow ballots to be removed or ballots to be put in, that potentially could deem a precinct unrecountable.
That's right. Michigan's largest county voted overwhelmingly for Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton, but officials couldn't reconcile vote totals for 610 of 1,680 precincts during a county-wide canvass of vote results late last month.
If the seal on the precinct, if the seal on the ballot container bag doesn't match the seal number written in the poll book, that could potentially be a cause for an unrecountable precinct as well.
And get this, most of those are in heavily Democratic Detroit, where the number of ballots in precinct poll books did not match those of voting machine printout reports in 59% of precincts, 392 of 662. According to state law, precincts whose poll books don't match with ballots can't be recounted. If that happens, original election results stand, Hillary. It's not good, conceded Daniel Baxter, elections director for the city of Detroit. He blamed the discrepancies on the city's decade-old voting machine, saying 87 optical scanners broke on election day. Many jammed when voters fed ballots into scanners, which can result in erroneous vote counts if ballots are inserted multiple times. Poll workers are supposed to adjust counters to reflect a single vote, but in many cases failed to do so, causing the discrepancies, Baxter says. Even so, Baxter said it's unlikely all 392 of the city's precincts with mismatched numbers will be disqualified from a recount. The city is in contact with election officials at the state of Michigan, and Baxter predicted the numbers will match when the ballot boxes are reopened for the recount, which starts Tuesday in Wayne County at Cobo Center. It's a challenge, but we're confident the ballots will match, Baxter said. I don't think it's going to be 100%, but it never is with the recount. So, here we are in Detroit, a broken down city, ran by a bunch of Democrats, and they're talking about ballot boxes that they have to keep restuffing, and when they do, because the machines don't work proper, they're supposed to adjust for the counting, in which case they're claiming they didn't. So it would be a little suspicious to me if Hillary ended up with more votes in these areas, in these precincts, instead of a lot less. I'm guessing she's going to end up with less, and I'm guessing that there was actually fraud going on with the voters. Not the voters, but the people doing the counting of the stuffed ballots that got read 2 or 3 or 4 times. What do you think, folks? Let me know your opinion.